everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to those who are new. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoy. Consider after you watching subscribing, but don't forget to thumbs up on your way out. So as you can tell by the title, this is a pattern haul. I have been wanting to do a newer release pattern haul for quite some time. I have mentioned several times on the channel that once it became clear Joann was no longer and we were going to be shopping online at simplicity.com for patterns, the whole $1.99 patterns is probably gone. I know McCall's is 99¢ at Hobby Lobby right now, but doesn't include new patterns. It's all, I feel like they were from when I did my haul back a couple months ago, from like 2023 maybe and prior, but nothing really new. And so one of my personal complaints about simplicity.com was when they held their pattern sales, they were, say if any one of the specific patterns were on sale, Simplicity, McCall's or something like that, or Vogue, they had selection of patterns that would be for that sale price. And for me, I'm like, what point is that? If you're going to run a $3.99, $4.99 sale, make all of your Simplicity available for $3.99. Make all the McCall's available for $3.99, which Nomi falls up under the McCall. Make all your Vogue $4.99 or $5.99, whatever it is, and not nitpick which ones to put on sale. And so I understand from a marketing standpoint, maybe if something is really popular or they're trying to move a design out, you know, maybe in those instances. But for the most part, I like to see if Simplicity patterns is going to be on sale. I want to be able to pick any of them that I want for that sale price. So finally, we have some patterns and I'm excited about it. So here it is. I only have 7. Make sure I'm not doxing myself. But I have 7 patterns. And so I know today's video was supposed to be my Pinterest inspiration. If you saw my video, the previous video was what I wore in August and the gaps that I noticed in my closet, and wanting to elevate my casual wear. And so that video was supposed to be today, but then I got my patterns and I was like, no, I got to do this first. So you'll get that video on Wednesday. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. So let's go ahead and pull out these patterns and let's go through them. So, and these I'm so excited because I feel like a lot of these are the more recent patterns I've seen. 2025. I'll tell you as I go through them because I was happy that they were the newer ones. I don't think, because remember I was on the pattern no buy in 2024. So for me, when Joann's closed and I knew we weren't going to be getting commercial patterns at the ready, yeah, I did that haul at Hobby Lobby, but I haven't really missed. I can honestly say from my perspective, I haven't missed, you know, shopping for a bunch of commercial patterns because that was the point of me going on a pattern no buy for a whole year. And so, but there were quite a few that I did see that drop that I wanted. And then once the sale went on at Simplicity, this was what, 2 weeks ago. I hope they do the same for McCall's and stuff like that, because most of the patterns that I wanted that dropped in 2024 that I did not get are McCall's and Nomi patterns. And so I'm waiting for the McCall's sale so I can pick up those. Anyway, let's get into it. So this is all Simplicity specific patterns, and this is one for 2025. And this is 3097. I will be holding these up. I probably will not pop a picture, so make sure that you see them. You can pause the video at any time, but this is 3097, and I absolutely love the front cover. I thought was absolutely beautiful. I actually love these sleeves. I picked up a couple months ago a t-shirt pattern that's like this, which you'll actually see coming up on my channel pretty soon. But I absolutely loved all of this, all the seam lines. And when you look at the line drawing, look at that line drawing. Just how beautiful. I absolutely love this. Don't have anything like this. Again, 3097. This was released in 2025. And it calls for broadcloth gabardine poplin stable knits, suitable for wool blends as well. And so I saw, what was it called? Wool, oh my goodness, rayon wool, viscose wool, something to that effect. I saw when I recently went to Fabrictopia here in the Houston area, and it was not, you know, the typical heavy wool that you might think of for coating and everything like that. It was much drapier, and it had a really nice body to it. That made me think of that fabric that was at Fabrictopia. But I love this, and I got the size 18 through 26, and also one of the, actually like all of the versions, and one of them look like it is in denim, this one down here at the bottom. So the next one, this was released 2025. This is a new one. These might be all the new ones, but anyway, this one was termed easy to sew, and I absolutely loved it. I like the tiers and everything. This is 3129. 3129, and this one is made for a challis cotton blend. It looked like it's made for a knit, but it's not. And it also is made for lawns, different things of that nature. But I thought this was really nice. I liked all of the versions on here. Look how she handled they handled the stripe for this. Now, if I use stripe, this is exactly what I would do, because I don't want to be bothered with trying to match up stripes. But I like, see, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. Love. Or I should say, starts vertical, then horizontal, and so on and so forth. But, and then I do like this one where it was different fabrics too. So I thought this was really nice. And then the line drawing, as you can see, it covers up the full back, which is what I liked. I do like that. It covers up the full back. So yeah, once again, 3129. Next, I saw this. It says it's made for petite, so I don't know what height that is. I don't know, it might say it on the inside, but I was watching Talisha, Creativity by T. She did a pattern haul. Did she make this dress? No, she did a hack, and this pattern came out, but it came out, I forgot how she explained it. This wasn't the pattern she made. She did a hack on another pattern, but ended up picking up this pattern. And so this is also 2025. This is a new release too. And I saw it and I was like, that is cute. I like that. And it's giving me ideas for an event I'll talk about that's coming up. Not the retreat. Not the sewing retreat, which I have my sewing retreat from this year t-shirt on, which, fun fact, working on some final designs for the t-shirt for the retreat in 2026. If you don't know about the retreat, it is in February 2026. I will leave a link down in the description box. You can go check it out. We have 6 spots available, 6 more spots available. So anyway, this is Simplicity 3132, and I liked the bubble effect, not view A. So view A, this one, what is the red one, it's kind of coming from up underneath. I don't necessarily like that, but I do like this. And when Talisha showed it on her channel, I was like, that is cute. So this is 3132, and this is made for stretch knits only. And it says cotton knits, interlock jerseys, rib knits, knits of that nature. And here is the line drawing. The line drawing, see, I like View B better. I don't necessarily care for that peekaboo from up underneath the bubble part of the skirt, but I do like this. So nice. So nice. And so I feel like I thought maybe the so the main fabric is stretch knit, so that must be the top. But then the bottom, yeah, that makes sense. The bottom, so that this here piece is meant to be a cotton blend, poplin, or taffeta. I thought that was pretty. So pretty. And again, it's giving me ideas for something. But again, 3132. Speaking of this event that's coming up, I saw this and I feel like, let me look. This one is 2022, so this one has been out for a couple years, but I just absolutely love the model on the front. It drew me in, and this is 9476. 9476. Gorgeous. Isn't she just gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Love this entire look. Love it. It calls for a brocade, a charmeuse, cotton blends, crepe, damask, dupioni, shantung, jacquard. Yeah, very nice. 9476. And the line drawing for this, now I absolutely love that you have this sleeve option. It's a flutter sleeve, or you can do the sleeveless. Y'all know I gather my first instinct is always to go for the sleeveless, but I can also see this for the event that I have coming up, and that event is not until 2026. But absolutely love this. Again, 9476. Next is this came out in 2023. Now this one I saw, Myra and I were talking about this. I forgot why this one popped up. We were talking about it, but then I also saw that Rachel from Stitched Up made this, and I absolutely love the fabric she used and how her dress turned out. And so this is calling for poplin, gauze, cotton blends, linen, and this is 9702. 9702. And I actually really like the version that the model is wearing. They've been doing pretty good with the models on these later patterns, I'm noticing. But love this look on here. And then the line drawing. So you have the different options to put in different tiers options. You have this. I actually like all three of these. Again, with the, what was it, the Maeve skirt that I just made. Remember I talked about that I would really, for any tiers that I do, I want to make sure I'm paying attention to where it ends. That first tier is ending, so it's not feeling like it's cutting me off in my midsection in the fullest part of my tummy. And so, but this one, I don't know if you'll be able to see because it doesn't do the line drawing from the front, but you might be able to tell. Let me see. Her front, that first tier is into the bodice. I don't know if you can tell that. Like it goes up into the bodice like this and ends about right there. So yeah, that would be something to look at. But absolutely love the version she has on, which is pretty much view C, because I don't do, y'all know I don't do long sleeves. But yeah. Love 9702. And again, this one came out in 2023. Two more. This came out in 2024, and absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. This is 9887. 9887. And I love all of this color blocking that you can do, that you don't have to work hard to hack to create. Like I've said before, getting more into hacking and, you know, trying to develop that skill. But I also feel like some patterns why hack? If you can get a look that's already there, less work for you, right? And you can go from there if you decide to do something different with it. But this here has all that you need. And this is made for challis, charmeuse, crepe, double georgette, lightweight cotton blends. And so just beautiful. I love this. And because, here, let me show you the back real quick. But because this is made for woven, initially when I saw it, I thought it was made for knit, which would be amazing. I think there's a knit pattern similar to this out there, but anyway, is Ankara. Can you not see this in different Ankara, playing with some Ankara, and oh, I could just see it. I could just see it. Again, this is 9887. Love, 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 love. That is absolutely beautiful. Last but not least, this is, in this one, this is called Easy to Sew. This one also came out in 2024. And so I don't know that I ever saw this out there, but it does remind me ever so slightly of the, I forget, who is it? Is that Name Clothing, that the kilo wrap dress? I know it's very popular, always has been. And so I had been playing around whether I wanted to get that pattern, but when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is kind of similar. Let me get this to see if that's something I want. I feel like there is something a little different between the kilo wrap dress and this, but I can't put my finger on it at the moment. Maybe you all know when you see it, but this is 9948, and this came out in 2024. Look at that. See how it has the extensions there, and you can just tie in the front. And I actually like all of the versions. Absolutely love all of the versions. And so, but this is how the line drawing looks. It looks like it's a full piece that comes out and wraps it. Well, it is. It doesn't look like it. It actually is, because I can see it now on the model as well. But see how that comes out, and then you can wrap it around you. So of course I like both versions, sleeveless as well as the flutter sleeve. And once again, they hit the nail on the spot with the model and how she looks. All these models on the front covers of all of these patterns, perfection. 9948. And if I did not say, this is stretch knit only, interlock I2I jersey, poly spandex, that type knit. But yeah, isn't that nice? I am so happy with these. I am so happy with everything that I have picked up. You'll have to let me know if you had noticed the sale at simplicity.com. I'll leave the Simplicity website down in the description box. Hopefully you did a screenshot, whatnot, of the ones that I picked up. But I am happy with all of these. Absolutely happy with all of these. I can say I don't have anything like any of these patterns. Maybe this one, maybe, but I think this was for cotton. Yeah, this is for woven. I think I might have one that's for knit though. So anyway, nice to have this woven one here. And then of course this one. I love all of these. I'm not sure which ones I want to attack first. I'm really drawn to this one. Super duper drawn to this one. I'm drawn to all of them. But anyway, that is it. You'll have to let me know which one that you like, which one maybe you'll put on your list for the next sale that comes up, or perhaps you've made these. I know most of the ones I picked up just released here in 2025, but I had the couple that was from 2024, 2023. So you'll have to let me know which ones have you made or which ones you plan to pick up. And yeah, that is it. Stay tuned again for Wednesday's video. That will be my Pinterest inspiration for that elevated casual wear that I'm looking for. And again, if you missed that video on Wednesday that I shared with you what I wore throughout the month of August and where the gaps were in my closet and my tendencies of what I tended to navigate towards out of my closet, go check out that video. All right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. You all have a fantastic start to your week, and we will see you on Wednesday. Bye.